I'm Sierra Wagner, and I have the pleasure of speaking with Amazon spokesperson Zach Goldstein, as well as Direct Relief CEO Thomas Teig.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Zach, let's start with you. What is it that Amazon is announcing?
We're excited to announce today that over the past several weeks, Amazon has completed a donation of more than $10 million in PPE supplies to Direct Relief and Feeding America. This donation includes more than 4.4 million masks, 273,000 gallons of hand sanitizer, and thousands of contactless thermometers that have gone to Direct Relief and Feeding America, helping them in their work to support vulnerable populations and to protect frontline workers.
Wow, that really is awesome. Thomas, what about your end? Tell me about Direct Relief and where these PPE materials are going.
Thank you, Sierra. Direct Relief is a nonprofit humanitarian medical aid organization, and we work in all 50 U.S. states, about 100 countries worldwide. And our role is typically to mobilize and provide at no charge essential medical material, including prescription medications that we're licensed to distribute at no charge for people who need but can't afford them. So I think on an ongoing basis, Direct Relief works with the extensive network that exists in the United States of free and charitable clinics and federally qualified health centers that are nonprofits and collectively take care of about 30 million people in the United States. 1 in 11 residents of the United States rely on one of these local community health centers or free clinics for their access. So as the pandemic has exploded and put us all at risk, that's been our principal focus of how we can make sure that the frontline health workers at these facilities that so many people rely on exclusively, that they stay safe and healthy and their patients can come in and have a safe encounter. Amazon stepped forward with this extraordinarily large contribution of masks that allowed us to distribute to now 46 states plus Puerto Rico, as well as all 200 food banks. So those essential workers at Feeding America staff who come in, that they can stay safe while they're performing their essential functions. So it's really just been a terrific example of what is possible at a time when, it's easy to, get frustrated or scared. There are things that are possible, people stepping up as Amazon has done, and really as only they could do at this scale. So in a crisis situation, and we just could not be more thankful for the ability to extend help broadly across the country as we're encountering this historic, scary event.
Right, absolutely. Now, Zach, Amazon made this possible. How did you make this all become a reality?
At Amazon, we really do take pride in our logistical expertise, as well as in using our scale for good. And, around the world, there is no company that can scale in the way that Amazon can. And so since the beginning of the pandemic, we've been importing PPE and distributing it, to our fulfillment centers and to, our network of locations, and distributing it to, our associates and employees. And once we were able to make sure that they were all geared up with the proper PPE to protect themselves, we then saw with this surplus that we would be able to make this donation into a reality with Direct Relief and Feeding America. So as all of these supplies came in the late spring, they were then, loaded onto Amazon trucks and trailers, shipped out to Direct Relief's locations, across the country. And then, in the same way that we pride ourselves on our logistical expertise, Direct Relief, they're the experts, and Thomas is the expert when it comes to disaster relief and knowing how to take all of this material and give it to where it will have the most impact. And so from there, all of the materials then went out to, the local clinics, the free clinics, the member food banks for Feeding America, to make sure that we're protecting those folks who need it the most.
I'm inspired by y'all. I want to get involved, and I know some of our viewers are going to want to as well. So how can some of our viewers get involved with Direct Relief?
I think the best thing that they can do to learn more about Direct Relief, and if they really do want to get involved, is look at our website, where we have all the information about our organization's history and mission and character, and importantly, what we're doing in a practical way right now. So that's directrelief.org, and we have a kind of a running tally of what's going on. It's a high tempo time of all the activity, including what Amazon has enabled us to do and really expand but there's a lot of other activity in all 50 states and U.S. territories, and increasingly now around the world as they're looking at the same virus with far less protection, and it's a scary time. But that's all at directrelief.org.
And Zach, where can our viewers go for more information about Amazon's response?
Sure. So folks can head over to aboutamazon.com, where we have our day one blog that includes our COVID response rolling blog that has updates daily and weekly with everything that we're doing. And, for example, in addition to this $10 million donation of PPE supplies to Direct Relief and Feeding America, we've also delivered 6 million meals to families who are facing food scarcity, delivered 12,000 laptops to students who are transitioning to study from home. And that's just some examples of the projects that we have going on. And again, it's aboutamazon.com.
Thank you both so much for what y'all are doing and for taking time out to speak to us here in Northeast Arkansas. If some of our viewers at home want to get involved, just visit the links on your screen. For This Is Home Today, I'm Sierra Wagner.